The Joint Committee on Municipalities and Regional Government will hold a public hearing today regarding the MBTA zoning law. And joining us this morning to discuss this further is Representative Ken Sweezey. Representative, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Dan, for having me this morning.
So what will be taking place at this hearing?
Yeah, so at 1 o'clock today, we're going to be hearing over 24 bills in relation to the MBTA Communities laws. I'm sure you and all your listeners know affect quite a few towns down here on the South Shore. I myself have 3 bills that I will be testifying on, and we'll be in the largest hearing room in the State House, and with limited testimony for just the sheer volume of people that signed up to voice their opinion on this. So it should be at least a 4-hour hearing, and I look forward to the discussion today.
And of course, this comes after yourself and Representative Allison Sullivan Almeida voted against the fiscal year 2025 supplemental budget in regards to this matter.
Yes, correct. So in one of the supplemental budgets, which had to do with road funding, the committee that put that bill out decided to put a stipulation in there that non-compliant towns, which multiple of them included my own, Halifax, Marshfield, and Hanson, would not be able to see the road fundings, which of course all of our towns, especially the smaller towns, desperately need. So we just thought that was really unfair. Her town, East Bridgewater, as well, was affected. So we decided to vote. We were one of only, I think, 3 people that voted against the supplemental for that exact reason. And we just think the punishments and the coercion just hasn't been fair, the way it's been enforced, the lawsuits. I mean, you see what went on in Milton and Marshfield and you know, about a dozen other communities, and there's going to be some appeals this fall. So really, with the compliance guidelines that just passed in about 2 weeks ago, July 14th, we just need a little bit of time. We need to see if we can get revisions to this law or possibly even appeal it altogether.
Now, are you still looking for people to submit testimony? And if so, how can they do that?
Yes, absolutely. So this is a public hearing. All bills get a public hearing, and you can participate. The deadline has passed. If you show up in person today at the State House, they will still allow you to speak. That's, again, at 1 o'clock in Gardner Auditorium. But they do accept written testimony as well. So on social, through email and everything, we've been encouraging people. So all the information is online, either at malegislature.gov or at my social media page, which you can get through my website at kensweezey.com. And you can submit written testimony of any length to the committee. They do read and go through all of it. So we've had, you know, hundreds of people submitting testimony. So if you have anything to add about a particular town, if you're an elected official or someone who's just upset with the way the state government has tried to enforce this law, really encourage you to submit an email or a written letter to the committee on municipalities and regional government.
All righty. Well, the public hearing will begin, as you said, at 1 o'clock at the Gardner Auditorium at the State House. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We do appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan. Have a great one.
Thank you as well.